Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. Thank you for being here. High Priestess is sitting here looking at us right at the bottom of this deck because guess what? Your intuition is mother pop, okay? Spirit wants you to know to trust what you know in every situation. I feel like, Pisces, you guys are being tested in a way that's different from the test that you had before. It's like this is a more relaxed test. This is like a take as long as you need type of test, because they're going to keep at it with you until you get the point. And what the point is that your intuition is popping. And you know a lot more than what you think you know. You're aware of a lot more than what you think you're aware of. You have foresight in a lot of things more so than what you think you do. And they're trying to get you to experience these situations so that you can trust the messages that are coming in to you at this time. So let's see what you're dealing with, Pisces. Anything you guys need to know is below in the description box. Be sure to subscribe, like the video. Okay, that's the least that can be done for all this beautiful work that we do. Support your spiritual practitioners. All right? We really appreciate it, because we want to keep bringing you these messages. But let's see. What is the current situation that Pisces is dealing with right now? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is the current situation? Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to protect what's yours. You're trying to stay focused and not be distracted. Okay? You're trying to stay focused and not be distracted. Hangman. Priorities. Your perspective here is very important. I feel like you're trying to keep a positive perspective with everything that it is that you do. Okay? Some of you guys could be mothers. Some of you guys could be CEOs. Some of you guys could be fathers. Some of you guys could be bosses. But I feel like you guys are trying to stay focused with everything that you do. You're trying to be an upstanding citizen and provide value to your community and the people around you. But you also want to protect what's yours, and you don't want anybody to take what's yours. Some of you may be very fertile. I'm going to just be honest with you. Some of y'all might have a pregnancy scare if you're a feminine energy. It's like you're realizing, or you may feel stuck right now in whatever situation. Some of you guys may feel stuck and you don't know how to get out of a situation. But you're realizing through being stuck how to get out of the situation. It's like that's the lesson that Spirit is trying to teach you. And it has to do with focusing on one thing at a time. Some of you guys are really trying to focus on one thing at a time, or that's what you need to do. Because everything coming at you at the same time is causing distractions. And they want you to plant one seed at a time and like protect it, grow it, watch it grow, and not give up on it. And then you'll be urged and prompted to move on to the next thing. Okay? What's this Queen of Pentacles? Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Six of Cups and the High Priestess. You have vision. You have sight. You can see clearly. What you've learned in your past, or what you've learned in your past lives, it's what's giving you clarity to know how to protect what you have right now. There's protection. Some of you are this is a strong message for the mothers. You may be trying to protect your children or shelter your children from like the world and things that are going on in the world. Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're worried about maybe what people are telling your kids at school, what they're hearing from their friends. This could also be about your mother as a child when you were growing up. There's something that your mother said to you, or something that you heard your mother talking about that has you worried or nervous or scared about your own children or your future or your life. Your mother may have been very protective or overbearing, which may cause you to be protective and overbearing of your kids, whether you're a man or a woman. I don't care. But it's something your mother said or something your mother did that you've experienced growing up that makes you be the way that you are right now. And it causes whatever this is that you heard your mother say, or whatever this is that you saw your mother did, it's like it's governing your life right now in a way that's destructive, because it's causing you to create unnecessary problems. It's like you're creating solutions for problems that don't exist because of a fear that I feel like stems from your childhood and what your mother said to you or what you saw your mother doing or talking about. What else is this Queen of Pentacles for Pisces? It's something hidden from your past. Yeah, you learned this. This is what you observed. And I feel like this is a learned behavior that you're trying to break out of. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, they're counterparts. So you may have had a very psychic or intuitive mother or a very psychic or intuitive father or both. But I feel like this is more about like a portal to the pillars, support, what you look up to, what you strive for, who you want to be. Taurus energy could be very strong. You may want to see where Taurus is in your chart. This is also why you work so hard. Yeah, the Emperor at the bottom. Taurus and Aries energy. But there goes that motherfucking Eight of Swords again. And I shuffled. There's an issue with control. It's like you feel like you have to control every little thing. Because you were taught. Because look, this is a teacher teaching her how to do this artwork. You were taught, also with the Hierophant teacher, you were taught from an early age that you have to have fear or you have to be worried through whatever experiences that your parents were going through. And it's unnecessary. You really don't. Because if you rely on your intuition, if you rely on self, if you rely on that inner voice, that higher self that's connected to the cosmos in a deeper way, all the answers are going to be provided to you. This is also a fear of authority, or this could be like with the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, this could be like an apprehension towards authority. Can I get one more card for this Queen of Pentacles for Pisces? The King of Cups. There's benefits and there's pros and cons to how you were raised, right? Your parents, whether it was your mother or father, the pros of the situation, you're very dedicated. You're a hard worker. You create quality work. You're very disciplined when it comes to, like, once you're actually focused, you're very disciplined with completing your work. You get the job done and you get it done right. You're very educated. You're very knowledgeable. And you're very much so emotionally aware. But if not held in a place of balance, these attributes could contribute as well to your downfall. And it's like basically the cause of these attributes in your life, the cause of these attributes is coming from a toxic place. So it's like, yes, you're an extremely hard worker and you create quality work because there is a fear that if you don't, you'll lose your job and be desolate and destitute and be out on the street. And that's unrealistic, right? I mean, it's not if you're, lazy and you don't do what you're supposed to do, but that's not who you are, right? So the fear is unwarranted. It's like, if you give, some of you as women, if you give a man too much power, they'll control you. And you're going to be somewhere in, this trapped marriage or situation, barefoot and pregnant, getting your ass whipped all the time, right? But that's not necessarily true just because you give a man control. Some of you feel like if you share too much of your emotions with your spouse or your partner as a man, you feel like they will be the ones who got your balls in a vice grip, but that's not necessarily true. It's just based on what you saw that makes you think this way, and the fear that you've absorbed from your parents that puts you in this unrealistic mindset about life and how things work. Yep, unrealistic expectations that spirit wants you to free yourself from. What this is right now that you're trying to do, you're trying to have emotional maturity, which means controlling your emotions and having balance. That's the goal that you want. You're working on creating this and learning how to use your intuition along with your memories and your lessons from the past to stay focused and not be distracted in order to reach your goals. That's what I feel like this is that you're focusing on right now. That's what I feel like this is that you're trying to master. That's what I feel is blocking you from having a clearer perspective or even getting what you want in whatever situations that you're currently in. It's learning how to master your emotions, learning how to work with your intuition and your past knowledge, and not letting either one outweigh the other so that you can have balance and stay focused on realistic goals and stay in a place where you're living in the moment and not worried about the future or the past too much. Okay? What's Pisces energy at this time? Four of Wands. So a lot of you could be very happy. A lot of you could feel very strongly connected to a goal that you want to accomplish. You feel like you're about to accomplish a goal. There's a portal that you're walking through with the High Priestess, Hierophant, and Four of Wands. This is also you, I feel like, could be struggling with not knowing everything. Some of you feel like you have to know everything so that you can know how to handle situations. You don't. Because your inner standing, your higher self, your soul knows everything. So you technically you do know everything, but you don't have to know everything on a conscious level. Okay? Right now you're standing out. Okay, Pisces, you're standing out right now. You may feel drawn to an opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. There's new things happening in your life, new goals that you want to accomplish. There's a new perspective. This is your energy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Some of you may have even started a new relationship. God damn. The Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you may have even started a new relationship. There's pushback. Because whatever this newness is that's coming into your life, you don't want it. You're holding on to the past, but still trying to move forward at the same time. And it doesn't work like that. There's a contradiction in your spirit. It's like you want new, but you're still grinding your gears on what happened in the past, or you're still like, it's like you're bringing old belief systems into the future, and it doesn't work like that. That's why you keep reliving possibly things from the past, okay? Yeah, it's not balanced. It don't work like that. I'm putting that back real quick, though. What's the Four of Wands for Pisces energy? Ace of Pentacles again. What else is the Four of Wands? Page of Cups. What else is the Four of Wands for Pisces energy? Yeah, so you are moving forward. This Pisces, this Page of Cups could be your energy as well. You could be dreaming up new opportunities, new goals that you want to reach. As you move forward, you're ready for this new stage of your life. But with the Six of Swords, it's indicative of there still being some hurdles that you have to cross or climb before you're able to get there. And it's about your thoughts. It's about your words. It's about how you speak, what you say to yourself, what you're thinking about in your subconscious mind when nobody's, when nobody's looking or paying attention. Sorry if that was crooked, yo. It was definitely crooked. It's your subconscious mind taking over. Positive optimism with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you do have a lot of positive optimism. There are just a few things where you're not completely out of the woods yet, okay? It's not bad. I just feel like you are learning important lessons. And it may seem very simple or generic or mundane, but positive optimism is something that you are trying to master, and you're really close to achieving it. Your spirit team is supporting you. They're helping you along the way, okay? 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Yep, you're moving on from loss, sadness, disappointment, depression. You're really working hard, and I commend you for this, for real. Like, give yourself a hand clap. Let me get some hand claps in the comments. Because this is not easy. A lot of motherfuckers can't do this shit. And the fact that you are trying puts you a step above the rest. And you have to commend yourself for that. You got to give yourself credit for that shit. Because you tired. You are tired of this 5 of Cups. You're tired of constantly being in the same cycle. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 cups. 4 cups. You're tired of being disappointed. You're tired of being bored. You're tired of being depressed. So it's like, what do I have to do? This is what you're saying to yourself. You're like, what do I have to do to get out of this? And you're coming up with solutions. Because you're no longer going to accept what you don't want. And part of that comes with your perspective. What is Pisces advice, Spirit, as to how to move forward in this work that they're doing? What is Pisces advice? Move forward. Keep going. Take one step at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. Listen to the downloads that Spirit is trying to send you. Don't question yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Communicate. Communicate positivity. Communicate for the future. Speak to yourself in a positive frame of mind. From a positive perspective. Say positive things. Not just affirmations. But even if you wake up in the morning you're on your way to work and you taking a shit, and then you get up and brush your teeth and wash your hands and do everything you need to do, wash your face and everything else. Just something as simple as you looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, nothing is going to get me down today. I am not allowing anyone or anything to get me down, and I feel good about myself today. It changes the whole trajectory of your day. And it may seem like something small or minuscule, but it's very important, and people take it for granted. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. It's about moving on from the things you feel like you don't have. It's about gratitude, honestly. And even if there's something that you want that you feel like you don't have, it's not like a depressive feeling where it's like, oh, I don't have this and I want it, and I just feel like I don't have it and I'm never going to get it. It's like, hey, this is something that I want, that Tesla. I want that, Mustang. I want that Charger. I want, even if it's not material things, I want peace and serenity. I want a new house. I want love in my life. Whatever it is that you want, it's like, yeah, I might not have it right now, but I'm not going to dwell on that, because I know as I keep taking steps and moving forward, that I can get it. That's the perspective and the mindset that Spirit wants you to have. That every day is a chance to seize a new opportunity to get what it is that you want. What's the 8 of Wands? 8 of Pentacles. Ooh. A lot of work. 8s are significant. 6, 8. A lot of work. But it's one step at a time. You see the 8 of Pentacles? One step at a time. And you got to be dedicated and disciplined when it comes to what you're doing and what you're working towards. You can't give up. Sometimes you can't allow a lot of things to get you down, because it's always going to be people trying to throw knives in your back. Okay? I just cracked my neck, child. Ooh, and then the Ten of Swords. Gemini energy. Another 8. And we saw the 8 of Cups. August could be significant. Life path 8. The 8th of a month. When you were 8 years old, the number 8. This is going to require a lot of focus when it comes to the thoughts that just float in your mind. That's what this is about. You got a lot of negative thoughts that just float in your mind. And like I said, it creates a situation where you try to creates a situation where you try to solve problems that aren't there with these negative thoughts or these subconscious thoughts. You got to get control of your subconscious thoughts. And when a subconscious thought pops into your head, you have to immediately flip it to a positive thought. When a subconscious negative thought pops in your head, immediately flip it to a positive conscious thought, which will reprogram your subconscious. What else for this 8 of Wands? Yeah, 9 of Swords. See what I'm saying? Gemini energy could be very significant. Anxiety, stress, worry. All these thoughts are upsetting your sleep as well. At nighttime, that's when this happens. You can't sleep because you're waiting for something to happen that's not going to happen. And it's creating conflict when it comes to you making decisions and taking action towards the new goals that you really want to achieve in your life. So Spirit wants you to really get control over those subconscious negative thoughts. That's what I feel like you need to do. Okay. Let's get an Ancestor card. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards from Kyle Gray. Okay. What is the advice for Pisces, Spirit, when it comes to this reading in these situations? You have to believe that you can accomplish your goals. And whatever is stopping you is not actually stopping you. Okay? Eagle, see from a higher perspective. That's what it's all about. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Yeah, it's like you have fear of the unknown. Spirit wants you to trust in the unknown through understanding that your inner self, your higher self is guiding you and you have all the answers, even when you don't feel like you have all the answers. Look, same image. The eagle, the bald eagle, isn't that? So you may want to look up the symbolism of the bald eagle. I mean, aren't they almost extinct? But I mean, they're still out here living. There's a constant fear that they're never going to be around again, but they're still out here living and flying around. So Spirit wants you to see your life from a higher perspective and trust that even if you don't know, there's a force that is a part of you, not more powerful than you, not controlling you, but there's a force that is embedded within you, guiding you forward, that will ultimately have your best interest at heart. It's like an internal security system that protects you. And you are a part of that force just as much as it's a part of nature in the wild and in the world, okay? Now, the stag says trust and thrive. So when you trust in the unknown and you trust in God, source, spirit, whatever higher power that you pray to, when you fully and totally release control and put this trust in that force and that power that is embedded within you, then you will thrive. Okay? Let me read the stag. Okay, y'all be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. The message says, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past, pay attention, and still is, pay attention, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. Some of y'all need to release, okay? Okay, let me move forward. Now, the extended message says, you have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strengths, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence. And their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. Okay? You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This, in turn, will give you even more power to thrive, onward and upward. I said what I said, Pisces. Love you guys. As always, be sure to like the video and subscribe. If you would like to donate or contribute to the channel, please use the PayPal or Zelle information below. Anything you need to know is in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, this is our Circle Blues. Bye.